to the fans that we're in the Northeast State, we take seriously verbal or physical threats made towards players, coaches, umpires, and game workers. Once again, at Northeast Sports Park, we take seriously verbal or physical threats made towards players, coaches, umpires, and game workers. Our contestant stand walked out to the front gate, ran right to the beat. The rest of the facility was just behind the contestant stand. Official pitch count is kept by Northeast scorekeeper in the press box. Once our coaches and umpires have completed their meeting at home plate, we'll have our starting lines and our national anthem. Once again, we have the Braunfels Unicorns hosted by the Reagan Rattlers. Tonight's game is also once again being broadcast live and archived as a Texas Sports Production. It can be heard free of charge on the TSP app at TexasSportsProduction.com. Broadcasting tonight's game, Mark Christopher.
Oh, there's so much breeze right here. You want to sit here and then okay.
We have the Coleman Ice Truck out through the front gate. Also, right above on the third base dugout is Reagan Cheer. We welcome Reagan Cheer here tonight.
Friday night here in Northeast San Antonio, and regional quarterfinal action it is. We are live from Northeast Stadium, hosted by Northeast ISD. Tonight, the Unicorns of New Braunfels, champions out of District 27, takes on the Rattlers from Reagan. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we welcome you to the 2024 UIL regional quarterfinals right here on the NFHS network. My name is Melvin Jones. This is game number 2. Last night in New Braunfels, it was another late one. The Unicorns was able to pull it out 2-1 to lead the best of 3 1 game to none. Tonight, Luke Holt will be on the bump for the Unicorns, and he will be opposed by Caleb Rogers. Winner of this heads to the Sweet 16 next weekend. When we come back, pregame festivities continues from right here at Northeast Stadium. Player introductions, national anthems, and first pitch. Unicorns and Rattlers coming up. And you are watching Game 2 of the 2024 UIL Regional Quarterfinals on the NFHS Network. Back here to Northeast ISD. We'll turn it over to the public address announcer for pregame festivities.
Right fielder, 18, Henry Holt. Batting third behind the plate, number 11, Clayton Hampton. The cleanup hitter will be on the mound is also the designated here now. That's number 17, Luke Holt. Batting fifth, the left fielder, 22, Nolan Moore. Batting sixth, third baseman, number 6, Gavin Leon. Batting seventh, second base, 14, Adrian Villarreal. Batting eighth, first baseman, 16, Cody Minor. And batting ninth, shortstop 2, Austin Clinton. Coach Bob Locker, the rest of your New Braunfels uniform. And now, the starting lineup for your Reagan Rattlers. Leading off shortstop, number 2, Peter Battle. Batting second, number 1, second baseman, Javier Cuevas. Batting in the third spot, left fielder 12, Kenan Cross. Clear field in right field, that's number 10, Isaiah Robledo. Designated hitter tonight, number 7, batting fifth, Rylan Rangel. Rangel hits for your pitcher, number 5, Caleb Rogers. Batting sixth, behind the plate, 16, Elias Leon. Batting seventh, the left fielder, number 6, Michael Izagari. Batting eighth, third baseman, 13, Caleb Ryder. In ninth spot, the first baseman, 15, Peyton Roy. Coach Ken Chapman, assisted by assistant Reagan Montegumba and Aaron Carter, and the rest of your Reagan Rattlers. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we ask you to please rise as able for those hats. As we honor America, our men and women in uniform throughout the world, we honor all of our veterans and first responders with the playing of our national anthem. UIL Region 4 6A quarterfinals.
It is wild right here, Northeast San Antonio. The Rattlers of Reagan are the home team. This is their home field normally during the regular season. So we're going to be here today. If there is a game 3, it will be downtown San Antonio tomorrow afternoon. Rattlers and Unicorns. Caleb Rogers, the big right-hander, on the bump and throwing for the Rattlers. Game number 2. Again, Unicorns with a 2-1 victory late last night out in New Braunfels. So the Rattlers looking to even up the series and take this to a game 3. Winner of this will head to the Sweet 16 in the regional semifinals next weekend. Folks, you could have been anywhere in the world, but you are here with me on this Friday night here in San Antonio. As Rogers continues to warm up. Rattlers tonight, their home whites, green trim. Meanwhile, for the Unicorns, alternative blue jerseys. They do have white pants, but they are the road team for tonight. Ryder Rutledge, Henry Holt, Clayton Nemkin to lead it off for New Braunfels as Rutledge takes the stroll to begin this ball game.
Our game time, 7:01. Second to lead off for the Braunfels. Center fielder, number 3, Ryder Rutledge.
As Rutledge, righty versus righty, to begin this one. And Rutledge taking his time. As normal when I come out here, this stadium is packed. And at high 7 o'clock, Rogers fires, and that ball gets past his catcher, Elias Leon. Ball 1. One and 0 to Rutledge. And Rogers, leg kick fires. Again, low inside, 2-0 to Rutledge. Henry Holt on deck for the Unicorns. 2-0 to Rutledge. Rogers winds and fires. And that's the first strike of the ball game for Caleb Rogers. 2-1 now to Ryder Rutledge. Rogers ready to go. 2 deep breaths. And the 2-1. Rutledge hits one and is fielded. Beautiful play and out. 6-3 put out. That time Jeter battles over to Caden Roy for the first out of this ball game. And here's Henry Holt. Holt versus Rogers. As Caleb Rogers fires. And that's low, ball 1. 5th pitch of the ball game thus far for Rogers. Rogers back on the bump. And here's the 1-0. And he fires it right down the middle for strike one. Aces on the board for Ryder Rutledge. No score, top first. As Rogers fires, that's popped, fouling out of play. A ball and 2 strikes to Hope. Rogers is ready. Hope back in the batter's box. And the 1-2. Rogers fires into the dirt, 2-2. Rogers, 2 balls and 2 strikes against Hope. Winds up, fires. Hope hits one. It's grounded. Nice play. And fired over Cuevas to Roy. Second out. 2 gone, and here's Clayton Namkin, the catcher for the Unicorns. Namkin into the box. Gets Caleb Rogers. Rogers looking for a 1-2-3 inning to begin this ball game. 2 teams played a close one last night. Unicorns pulled it out 2-1. Rogers fires the first pitch. That's popped up high. And underneath it is Roy, and Roy catches it to end the inning. 1-2-3 inning for the Rattlers. Battles, Cuevas, and Crops all due up in the bottom half of the first for Reagan. No score. You are watching Game 2 of the 2024 UIL Regional Quarterfinals on the NFHS Network. Back here to Northeast Stadium. Melvin Jones with you. The 2024 UIL 6A Regional Quarterfinals right here on the NFHS network. Jeter Battles to lead it off for the Rattlers.
Number 2, Jeter Battles.
Battles wearing number 2, just like the captain. As Battles leads it off against the Unicorns pitcher, Luke Holt. And Holt, with his very first pitch, fires. It goes right down the middle, strike one, and the 0-1 count to Jeter Battles. Battles back in the box. Holt ready to go. The 0-1. Holt fires. Inside corner, but he didn't get the call. 1-1 to Battles. The 1-1. Holt fires. Battles hits it and grounding it and putting away was Villarreal to Cade minus. 1 out here in the first. Here's Javi Cuevas.
Next up for the Rattlers, second baseman, number 1, Javi Cuevas.
The second baseman coming up, no one on, 1 out here in the first. Gorgeous night for baseball here in Northeast Stadium as Holt fires. Cuevas looks, ball 1. 1-0 to Cuevas. Caden Crofts, the left fielder, on deck for the Rattlers. Holt winds, fires. Grounded to the third base side, foul. Aces on the board for Cuevas. No one on, 1 out. Home half of the first. We are still scoreless here in Northeast Stadium. Holt winds, fires. Nice pitch. Holt didn't get it. Ball 2. We are on the home side, and his new Braunfels crowd did not like that one. 2-1 to Cuevas. Holt winds, fires. Grounded, foul, third base side. Once again, count goes to 2-2 on Javi Cuevas. A time or two tonight, you're going to see a train go by this stadium. Tradition here. As Holt winds and fires. That's popped in center field, right at Rutledge. Underneath it, 2 outs. Two gone, and here is Caden Crofts.
Left fielder, number 12, Caden Crofts.
Lefty versus righty in this matchup. No one on, 2 outs. Here in the Rattlers first. Crofts ready to go. So is Holt. Holt fires. Crofts looks at strike number 1 inside corner. And the 0-1 count to Crofts. Crofts back in. 0-1. Holt fires. Inside corner again. This time Holt doesn't get the call. 1-1 to the left fielder. Holt taking his time. The 1-1. Nice pitch, strike 2. 1-2 now to Crofts. Holt looking for his first K of the night. A ball and 2 strikes. 2 outs. Home half of the first. No one on as Luke Holt winds, timeout quickly. And I'm not sure what the umpire called. One and 2 now to Crofts. He's back in the box. Holt's ready to go. The 1-2. And he missed. Deuces on the board for Caden Crofts. Luke Holt still looking for his first strikeout of the night. Crofts back in. The 2-2. Got him! First strikeout of the night for Caden Crofts. And the Rattlers go down 1, 2, 3. No runs, no hits, no one left on as we go to the top of the second, scoreless. Hope, Nolan Moore, Gavin Leos all due up for the Unicorns in the second. And you are watching Game 2 of the 2024 UIL Regional Quarterfinals on the NFHS Network. Second inning, and Luke Holt will lead it off for the Unicorns. No score, top second here in game number 2. Winner heads to the regional semis next weekend. Pitcher versus pitcher in this matchup.
I'd like to thank Reagan for being here with us this afternoon.
As Elias Leon heads back behind home plate. And Luke Holt steps in the box for the Unicorns to lead off this second inning. And Caleb Rogers with his first pitch of the second inning goes high, ball 1. 1-0 to Holt. Rogers winds and fires. Holt fouls one out of play. Evens up the count, 1-1. The Shadows are in the infield. While the outfield right now has to deal with all that sunlight. Luke Holt steps back in the box. A ball and a strike to the pitcher. Rogers winds and fires. Right down the middle, strike 2. Ball and 2 strikes to Luke Holt. Caleb Rogers looking for his first strikeout of the night. Holt back in the box. Rogers ready. And the 1-2 as Rogers takes his time and fires into the dirt, 2-2. Both of these pitchers very slow and methodical on their delivery. Two balls and 2 strikes. And Rogers fires. Got him! First strikeout of the night for Caleb Rogers. 1 gone here in the second. Here is Nolan Moore, the ace. The ace of this Unicorn pitching staff playing out in left field tonight against Caleb Rogers. And Rogers winds and fires. Strike 1 to Moore. I seen Moore pitch last week against the Tigers of Dripping Springs. 13 strikeouts in that storm-ridden game last Thursday night. Moore swings and misses, strike 2. 0-2 to Nolan Moore. Caleb Rogers looking for strikeout number 2. Rogers winds, fires, high, ball 1. That fastball was blazing. A ball and 2 strikes now to Moore. Moore back in. Rogers winds and fires. And Moore fouls it out of play. 2-2 to Moore. Gavin Leos, the third baseman, is on deck for the Unicorns. And Rogers, deep breath, ready to go. He winds, and he fires, and he got him. Second strikeout of the night for Caleb Rogers. 2 gone here in the second, and here's Leos. So now Caleb Rogers with an opportunity to strike out the side here in the top of the second. Rogers fires his first pitch, and Leos looks at it, ball 1. Rogers just 21 pitches thus far in this game. The 1-0 count to Leos. Rogers fires high again, 2-0.
A reminder fans, noise-making devices of any type are not allowed. Noise-making devices of any type are not allowed.
As the Northeast Stadium's public address announcer wants everyone to know, no noisemakers tonight. 2 balls, no strikes to Leos. Rogers fires, got him, strike 1. Leos is swinging it air. 2 balls and a strike now to the third baseman. Rogers ready to go. Fires 2-1. Leos fouls it out to the backstop. Deuce is wild for Gavin Leos. And Leos is ready. So is Rogers. Rogers looking to strike out the side, and he fires. And that is high, full count now to Leos. Here's a payoff pitch from Rogers. He fires it, and that's grounded right to the third baseman, Kreider. Kreider fires it over and puts him out to end this second inning. No runs, no hits, no one left on. We played an inning and a half, still scoreless. Robledo, Rangel, and Leon all due up in the home half of the second for the Rattlers. And you are watching Game 2 of the 2024 UIL Regional Quarterfinals on the NFHS Network. Bottom of the second, and Isaiah Robledo, the right fielder, will lead it off for the Rattlers. Still scoreless here at Northeast Stadium, game number 2, with the Unicorns leading 1-0. Robledo steps in the batter's box, and Hope fires his first pitch. That is inside. Robledo didn't like it. Strike one. 0-1 count to Isaiah Robledo. Ryder Rangel on deck for the Rattlers. Hope fires, and is hit right to the shortstop and missed it by minus. E3, and the first base runner of the game is on. First error of the ball game.
Brings up the designated hitter, number 7, Ryder Rangel.
So Litton should be charged with the error out in short. Nonetheless, Robledo on at first, and here's Rylan Rangel. 1 on, no outs, bottom half of the second. Let's see if Rangel is going to show bunt. Third baseman already comes in a little bit, and he's coming in. Runner takes off. Hit and run is on. Base hit. First hit of the night. And the Rattlers, runners at the corners. No outs for Elias Leon.
Pitcher 16, Elias Leon.
The Rattlers had the hit and run on. I was waiting for Rangel to show bunt. He did not. And a single right up the middle. And that brings up Leon. Runners at the corner, still no out for the Rattlers. Go ahead, 90 feet away. Hope fires. And that's outside corner, but it is ball number 1 in the 1-0 count to Leon. Hope ready to go. And he fires. Leon swings and misses. Strike 2. Was not a foul, so another stolen base as Rangel heads over to second. Actually, that was the first stolen base of the night. And now the Unicorn coach, Coach Alford, is going to talk to the home plate umpire. He thought it was tipped. And now the umpires are going to come together. I believe Leon swung and missed. And it was the pass ball on Nampkin, so the runner took off. Should be a stolen base. And let's see what the call is, as Rangel right now stands at second. And it is a stolen base for Rangel. Coach Alford didn't like it. Pass ball on Clayton Nampkin. So runners in scoring position right now for the Rattlers. Still no outs here in the home half of the second. Elias Leon at the plate. Lefty versus righty. 1-1 counts. Leon looking to bring home the first run of the game, and Holt steps off the bump to reset. And this time, Leon calls time. Chess match going on between pitcher and batter. Leon is ready, so is Hope. The 1-1. Hope fires. Leon hits it. Base hit, right field. 1-0 Reagan. RBI single for Elias Leon. 1-0 Reagan here in the second. And it is a courtesy runner on for the Rattlers.
Now running at first base for Reagan, number 17, Keegan Baldwin, 17.
As-
Keegan Baldwin, the first runner for the catcher.
As Baldwin, the courtesy runner, and now meeting at the mound for the Unicorns, trailing 1-0 thanks to the RBI single for Elias Leon. Rattlers right now having themselves pretty good second inning. And it is still 2 on, no outs in the Rattlers' second. Folks, don't forget, if there is a Game 3, that game will be played at San Antonio ISD tomorrow afternoon at 1 o'clock. We will have pregame for you at 12:50. First pitch, 1 o'clock right here on the NFHS Network.
First base, 17, Keegan Baldwin. Left fielder, number 6, Michael Izagari.
As Izagari, the left fielder, runners at the corners, and still no outs. Holt fires. Izagari fouls it to the third base side. Strike 1. Caleb Kreider on deck for the Rattlers. Reagan right now having themselves a second inning. 1-0, 2 on, no out steals. Izagari shows bunt, but it goes foul. And Izagari now will be swinging away 0-2. One nothing Reagan thanks to the RBI single by Elias Leon. 0-2 count to Izagari. No outs. Runners at the corners for the Rattlers. Holt fires and runner take off. And they didn't even try. Ball 1, stolen base for Baldwin. So now runners again, second and third. Double play ball taken away for Holt. A ball of 2 strikes to Michael Izagari. And Holt's ready to go. And here's the 1-2. High, that hit. Izagari in the batting helmet. Bases loaded for the Rattlers. Here's Caleb Kreider. Kreider comes up. Bases juiced. No out still in the Rattlers' second. They lead 1-0. Kreider, bases full of Rattlers, still no outs in the second. Holt's ready to go. And Holt fires. Kreider looks at strike 1. And the 0-1 count to Caleb Kreider. Caden Roy, the first baseman, on deck for the Rattlers. And Kreider looks at ball number 1. 1-1 to Kreider. Luke Holt in some serious trouble right now. The 1-1. Outside ball 2. 2-1 to Kreider. And the 2-1. And that gets past Nampkin. Here comes the runner. Safe. And it is 2-0 Rattlers off of the wild pitch. Rangel comes home. They say pass ball upstairs. And if so, that's the second one from Clayton Lampkin. And it's 2-0 Rattlers and a 2-1 count to Caleb Kreider. And there's a discussion right now at home plate. Not sure what's going on. I believe, and it should be 3-1. It should be 3-1, and I believe that's going to be what the umpires are going to come and walk. It should be 3 balls and 1 strike before this pitch. And that's the Reagan coaching staff is pointing at the scoreboard. It should be 3 balls and 1 strike. It was 2-1, and he did correct himself. So it is 3-1 to Kreider. Home plate umpire missed it himself. I knew I wasn't missing something. So 3 balls and a strike now to Caleb Kreider. 2 on. It is still no outs. You're in the Rattlers second. Hope fires. And that time Kreider went around. Full count on the third baseman. Caden Roy on deck for the Rattlers. Luke Hope getting rocked around a little bit here in this inning. Here's the payoff. And it's going to be a base hit for Kreider. Here comes 1 run. Here comes a second run, and it is 4-0 Reagan. However, Kreider was thrown out, getting greedy, going to second. It is still a 2 RBI single for Kreider. Kreider with 3 RBIs for that at bat altogether, and it is 4-0 Reagan. Here's Caden Roy. No one on, 1 out. Hope fires. Strike 1 to Roy. Top of the order and Jeter battles on deck for the Rattlers. 4-0 Reagan, bottom second. And that's outside 2-0 to Roy. What an inning for the Rattlers. Roy back in the box. Hope winds, fires. And Roy went around for strike 2. And a 1-2 count to the first baseman. Luke Holt looking for strikeout number 2 of the night. And a second out of this inning. Roy back in the box. Holt timeout. And I don't know what that one was about. The Unicorn fans didn't like it. Clayton Lampkin stands up. He didn't like that timeout. Timeout by Roy. And a 1-2 count. Holt winds, fires. Got him. Oh, no. From my vantage point, that looked like that was strike number 3. Nonetheless, evens up the count 2-2. Holt winds, fires. And that's hit into center field. Drop down for a base hit. And a single for Caden Roy. And the hit parade continues for the Rattlers.
Back to the top of the lineup, shortstop, number 2, Jeter Battle.
4th hit of the inning. 4th run of the inning for the Rattlers. And this could be it for Luke Holt. I think Holt is going to stay in the game. 4 runs off of 4 hits all in this inning for Reagan. And the Rattlers already back to the top of the order, and Jeter battles. The home plate umpire is going to go and break up this conference for the Unicorns. And now Coach Alford and the home plate umpire having a conversation at the mound. So Holt's going to stay in, and that brings up Jeter Battles, the leadoff hitter for the Rattlers. 1 on, 1 out here in the second.
Shortstop, 2, Jeter Battles.
Battles is 0 for 1 tonight. Grounding out the second, his first at bat. Roy taking the lead off of first. Holt is ready to go, so is Battles. And the first pitch, strike 1. That was weird. Battles stepped away as though he was calling time. 0-1 count to Battles. Battles back in the box. Roy again taking a nice lead off of first. Holt fires. Strike 2. Battles didn't like it. An 0-2 count to the shortstop. Again, Luke Holt looking for a second strikeout of the night. 0-2 to Jeter Battles. Holt's ready to go. And here's the 0-2. High ball 1. 1-2 now to Battles. As Luke Holt surveys the infield. And the 1-2. And Battles high chopped. That's going to be a tough play and an infield single for Jeter Battles. 5th hit of this inning for the Rattlers. 2 on, 1 out. And here's Javi Cuevas.
Second baseman, number 1, Javi Cuevas.
Cuevas 0 for 1 tonight, flying out to center, his first at bat. Eighth hitter of the inning for Reagan. As Holt looks back at second base. 4-0 Rattlers. Here in the home half of the second. Holt fires. That was a weird looking bunt, but it lays down. That's going to be a gorgeous bunt, and that's the 6th hit of this inning. Bases loaded again for Reagan. Bunt single for Cuevas. Bases loaded. And that should be it for Holt. In the very rocky second inning as a 9th hitter coming out for the Rattlers. Pitching change for the Unicorns. 4-0 Reagan. Bases loaded, still 1 out. You are watching Game 2 of the 2024 UIL Regional Quarterfinals on the NFHS Network. Ryan Simmons, the new pitcher for the Unicorns. 4-0. Bases loaded again. One away. And Caden Crofts, who is the ninth hitter of this inning for the Rattlers, comes up to the plate. Caden Crofts tonight 0 for 1, striking out back in the first. As Simmons is ready to go. So is Crofts. And the side armor fires. Crofts looks at ball one. And a 1-0 counts to Caden Crofts. Isaiah Robledo, who led off this inning, is on deck. Rattlers are looking for more. Strike one and a 1-1 count to Crofts. Nice pitch by Simmons. Aces on the board for Caden Crofts. Four runs off of 6 hits in this inning alone for the Rattlers. Simmons ready to go. And the 1-1. Crofts looks ball number 2. Fastball was upstairs. And a 2-1 count to the left fielder. Two balls and a strike for Caden Crofts. Simmons looks over at third base. Simmons fires. And that's outside. 3 balls and a strike. Caden Roy is at third base. Jeter Battles at second. Javi Cuevas at first. 3-1 count to Caden Crofts. As Simmons, timeout Crofts. And here's a 3-1. And did he hold up? He did not. Full count now on Crofts. Crofts steps back in. Simmons ready to go. And the payoff is ball 4. And it is 5-0 Rattlers. And the home plate umpire did put up the 4 fingers. So a walk brings home Caden Roy. 5-0 Reagan. Here's Isaiah Robledo to hit for the second time this inning. Robledo's 0 for 1, but he reached on the error by Lidden to lead off this inning. Simmons fires. Strike one. Outside corner. No 1 count to Robledo. Robledo's 0 for 1, scoring the first run of the ball game. Simmons fires. High and upstairs for ball 1. Aces on the board for Robledo. Simmons looking at third, and he fires. Robledo hits one, base hit, center field. 1 run comes on. Here comes the second run. 7-0 Reagan. 2 RBI singles for Robledo. The hit parade continues, and the run parade as well. Here's Rylan Rangel. 7 runs off of 7 hits for the Rattlers. Simmons fires strike 1 to Rangel. So now the Rattlers with runners at second and first. Still only 1 out. 7-0 home team. Simmons 3 looks over second base. He fires outside, ball 1. Aces on the board for Rangel. Elias Leon, who's got this run parade started, is on deck. That's Simmons. Long look at second base this time, and he fires. And that's outside again, 2-1 to Rangel. Simmons fires. Strike 2, foul tipped by Rangel. And the count goes to 2-2. All 7 of these runs charged to Luke Hope. The 2-2. Simmons fires, and that's fouled left field side. Count remains 2-2. Simmons again with a look at second base. And he fires. And he held up, full count. This Unicorn fan base cannot believe what is going on right now. Simmons a pitch away from walking him loaded again. He looks over at Crofts at second base. Does it again. The payoff pitch. That's a ground ball. And they're going to get the force at third for the second out of the inning. So 2 on, 2 outs for Elias Leon. Leon tonight, 1-for-1 RBI single earlier in this inning. He also scored. Simmons 2 looks over second. He fires. Leon. And that goal pass. Clay Nampkin again. And that's the 3rd pass ball of this inning for Nampkin. So runners advance the 2nd and 3rd. Still 2 away. And a 1-0 count to Leon. As Simmons fires. Leon fouls one off. Strike 1. Michael Izagiri on deck for the Rattlers. 11th hitter of this inning for Reagan. They lead 7-0. Simmons fires. And another base hit. 2 more coming in. And it's going to be 9-0 Reagan. And the ball gets past Nepkin. Leon goes to second base. Single and a throwing error. Elias Leon is having himself a game. 9-0 Rattlers. I don't think anyone expected any of this as Simmons is being taken out and another pitching change coming up for the Unicorns. 9-0 Reagan here in the bottom of the 2nd. And you are watching Game 2 of the 2024 UIL Regional Quarterfinals on the NFHS Network. It is 9-0 Reagan. It is still the bottom of the second.
Center fielder, 6, Michael Izagari.
Ryan Simmons line, a third of an inning, 2 hits, 2 runs, none of an earned. And that's flied out to center field. And it is caught by Rutledge to end the inning finally. Rattlers bring up 12. They scored 9. And at the end of 2, it is 9-0 home team. And we are almost an hour into this ball game. You are watching Game 2 of the 2024 UIL Regional Quarterfinals on the NFHS Network. Nine 0 Rattlers. Caleb Rogers haven't pitched in forever, as Adrian Villarreal leads it off for the Unicorns. And Rogers fires the first pitch at the third inning. That's popped up high. Underneath it and grabbing it is Izagiri for the first out of this third inning.
Next up is Unicorns
One gone, and here's Cade minus. Quick update on the rules. There is a run rule in play. If the Unicorns score 6 in the bottom half of the inning, if the Raptors score 6 in the bottom half of this inning and the Unicorns do not score in this top half of this inning, game is over. 15 runs after 3, 10 runs after 5. So run rules are in play right now. As Rogers with his first pitch, inside and low, ball 1 to Cade minus. Austin Litton, the shortstop, on deck for the Unicorns. I never thought that we would be talking about run rule here in the 3rd inning. Second pitch is low and away, ball 2. So 2-0 to minus. It's been a total of 2 strikeouts in this ball game tonight. Rogers fires. And minus foul tips it. Strike 1. 2-1 count to the first baseman. Clock just hit 8 o'clock. We are 1 hour in to this ball game. Minus fouls it away again. 2-2 now to the first baseman. As the train has come by, 13 hitters came to the plate for the Rattlers in that bottom of the second. Unreal. Rogers fires high, full count to minus. And Rogers fires high, ball 4, first walk of the game by Caleb Rogers. Here's Austin Litton, the number 9 hitter in the Unicorn lineup. One on, one out here in the 3rd. As Rogers fires high for ball 1. 1-0 count to Litton. Top of the order, and Ryder Rutledge on deck for the Unicorns. As Rogers fires the 1-0. That's high again. And now Leon goes to talk to his pitcher. A couple of high balls from Caleb Rogers. Don't forget, folks, if necessary, Game 3 tomorrow afternoon, San Antonio ISD. Coverage will begin 12:50 with pregame. First pitch, 1 o'clock, right here on the NFHS network. And it's looking more and more likely we will have a win and go home game tomorrow afternoon. 2-0 to Austin Litton, the number 9 hitter in the Unicorn lineup. 1 on, 1 out. And the student section of the Unicorns with the Austin chants as Rogers waits for it. Litton calls time. As Rogers with his 36th pitch of the night, that's high, ball 3. 3-0 to Litton. So Rogers is ready, and he fires. Strike 1 right down the middle. 3-1 count now to Litton. How packed does it stand tonight? Possible sellout. Rogers fires. Right down the middle, strike 2. So after giving up 5 consecutive balls, Caleb Rogers with 2 straight strikes. Full count now on Austin Litton. Rogers ready to go. The full count. Here's the payoff. And Litton fouls it off. Count remains full. Battle between New Braunfels and San Antonio tonight. Rogers ready to go. And here's the payoff pitch. Litton hits it back to Rogers, and Rogers could not get it. Throwing error on the pitcher. And now 2 on for the Unicorns, and the leadoff hitter, Ryder Rutledge, coming up. Rutledge tonight 0 for 1, grinding out the short to lead off the ball game. So Reagan with a chance at a 1-6-3 double play, couldn't convert it. Throwing error on Caleb Rogers. So now each team with an error. Still no hits for the Unicorns. Rogers fires. Rutledge fouls it off. Strike 1. New Braunfels swept their by-district series, and that's fouled. Strike 2. They went to 3 games against Dripping Springs, one on a walk-off balk last Saturday afternoon. And the Unicorns looking like they're heading for a third and decisive game in the regional quarterfinals. 0-2 to Rutledge. Rogers looking for his second strikeout. Rogers fires in the dirt. Ball 1. A ball and 2 strikes to Ryder Rutledge. 1 out. 2 on here in the top of the third. Rogers fires high. 2-2. Rogers would love to get that throwing error back. Inning very much so should be over. Rogers ready to go. The 2-2. He fires. And that's hit. And another bobbled ball, bases loaded. Second error in a row for the Rattlers. And now the Rattlers look like they're starting to come unglued. E5 on that play. And here's Henry Holt, bases loaded, 1 out. Holt tonight 0 for 1, grounding out the second, his first at bat. The craziness continues here in Northeast Stadium as Rogers full windup, and he gets strike 1 on Henry Holt. There is activity about to happen in the Rattlers bullpen. 0-1 count to Henry Holt. Holt is ready, so is Rogers. Rogers winds up with the 0-1 and fires. Holt flies 1 out in the right field, and it's caught by Robledo. And a runner, and it's going to be safe. K- comes home to score. First run of the ball game for the Unicorns, and it's 9-1. And the Reagan fan base thought that Minus was out. He did slide in under the tag. Argument going on by Reagan. So now 9-1 with Clayton Nampkin up to the plate. So now 1-0-1 for the Unicorns. 9-8-1 for Reagan. 2 on, 2 outs. Rogers fires. Strike 1 to Nampkin. Nampkin tonight 0 for 1 popping up to Rogers back in the first. It has been a crazy, crazy last inning in this ball game. Runner takes off running. And Leon goes wide and a stolen base for Ryder Rutledge. For Austin Litton. So now runners at the corners for the Unicorns. 2 gone and a 1-1 count to Nampkin. A ball and a strike. Rogers fires. Runner takes off again. And this time, runner slides underneath the tag. Back-to-back stolen bases as Rutledge goes to second. Runners in scoring position now for the Unicorns. And a 2-1 count to Clayton Nampkin. The umpire saying 1 and 2. So a ball and 2 strikes to Nampkin. Rogers again looking for his second strikeout and to get out of this inning as Unicorns with runners in scoring position. Rogers steps off the bump to reset. Rogers ready to go. Looks back at second. And the 1-2. And that missed. That could have been strike 3. But a miss outside corner. Deuce is wild for Clayton Nampkin. 51 pitches now for Caleb Rogers. Rogers fires. Nampkin grounds it third. And they call foul. So deuces remaining for Nampkin. 2 on, 2 outs. Here in the top of the third. Nampkin steps back in. Rogers ready to go. Rogers fires. Nampkin flies one to center. This is deep. This is warning track. And it drops down. 1 run comes home. 2 runs comes home. First hit of the night for the Unicorns, and it's 9-3. RBI double, Clayton Nampkin. Folks, this is wild. That is the first hit of the night for the Unicorns. And that is it for Caleb Rogers. Rogers steps out. 2 2/3. New pitcher coming in. 9-3 Rattlers. And you are watching Game 2 of the 2024 UIL Regional Quarterfinals on the NFHS Network. as Luke Holt steps up. Runner on second, 2 outs. Cody Piktrowski in for relief for the Rattlers. 9-3. This has been one of the wildest, not any, even a full inning, that I've seen in a very long time. 12 runs have come across the board. And his last almost inning here in Northeast Stadium. Piktrowski fires, and Holt swings and misses, strike 1. 2-run double by Clayton Namkin makes it 9-3 Rattlers. 15 minutes ago, we were talking about run rules. That's out of the equation now. Piktrowski fires, strike 1. Strike 2. 0-2 count to Luke Holt. So Cody Piktrowski looking for his first strikeout of the night. An 0-2 count to the former pitcher. And Holt fouls it off. Unicorns has gone through 3 pitchers. This is the second pitcher for the Rattlers. 0-2 count to Luke Holt. As Holt now the designated hitter for the Unicorns. Holt, high grounder, and should be put away by Kreider, and he does. 5-3 put out, ends the inning. But the Unicorns put up 3. 9-3 Reagan as we go to the home half of the third. Kreider, Roy, and Jeter battles coming up for Reagan. And you are watching Game 2 of the 2024 6A Regional Quarterfinals on the NFHS Network.
Your third baseman, 13, Caleb Kreider.
Number 8 hitter, Caleb Kreider, up to lead off the bottom of the third. Welcome back to Northeast Stadium. Melvin Jones here, Game 2 of the 2024 UIL Regional Quarterfinals, right here on the NFHS Network. As Schaefer gives up a leadoff single to Caleb Kreider to start this third inning for the Rattlers. 9th hit of the night for the Rattlers. Here's the number 9 hitter, Caleb Roy. Roy tonight 1 for 1 with a run scored. Second hit of the night for Kreider. 1 on, no outs. Here in the bottom of the third. Roy showing bunt, lays down a gorgeous one. And the sacrifice will push over Kreider. 1 gone. Here in the third. Top of the order, and Jeter battles.
Number 2, Jeter
Battles 1 for 2 with a run scored. He had a single last inning in that hit parade for the Rattlers. As Caleb Kreider stands at second base, Battles calls time. Now Battles is ready to go. Schaeffler is also ready. And Battles showed bump, but that was low, ball one. Javi Cuevas is on deck. 9-3 Rattlers here at the bottom of the third. Crazy, crazy ball game thus far. Battle steps in. Here's the 1-0. Schaeffler fires. Battles. Hits one high. Hits one far. Not far enough on the warning track as Moore catches it for the second out. Very long out for Battles. 2 gone. And here's Javi Cuevas. Cuevas is also 1 for 2 with a run scored. And a bunt foul for Cuevas. Strike one. Three looks by Schaeffler, and Cuevas looks at ball one. 1-1 to the second baseman. Nine, 3 Rattlers, 1 on, 2 outs, bottom of the third. Cuevas grounds one right to Schaeffler, and Schaeffler puts him away, and this inning is nowhere near as wild as the previous one. Rattlers leave 1. Still 9-3 Rattlers as we go to the top of the 4th. Moore, Leos, Villarreal all due up for the Unicorns. You are watching Game 2 of the 2024 6A Regional Quarterfinals on the NFHS Network. Nolan Moore leads it off for New Braunfels here in his 4th inning. Welcome back to Northeast Stadium. Melvin Jones with you. Game number 2, 9-3 Reagan Rattlers. And Cody Piktowski back in for his 2nd inning of work for the Rattlers. Piktowski fires his first pitch of this 4th inning. That goes down as ball number 1. 1-0 count to Nolan Moore. This game is far from over. Moore is ready to go. Piktowski fires. Strike one, inside corner. 1-1 to Moore. Gavin Leos on deck for the Unicorns. As Piktowski fires. Outside corner. Piktowski wanted it, doesn't get it. 2 balls and a strike. Piktowski winds and fires. And Moore went around, strike 2. 2-2 now to Moore. And Piktowski fires. Moore fouls one to the first base side. Count remains 2-2. And the 2-2. Piktowski misses. Full count to Moore. Moore steps back in the box. Piktowski fires. Moore swings and misses. Strike 3. First strikeout of the night for Cody Piktowski. 1 gone here in the 4th. Second strikeout of the night for Moore. Here's Gavin Leos. Leos 0 for 1. Grounding out to third. His first at bat. Piktowski fires high and inside for ball 1. 1-0 to Leos. Adrian Villarreal on deck for the Unicorns. Piktowski winds and fires. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Aces on the board for Gavin Leos. 9-3 as the sun sets here in San Antonio. Lights are on here in Northeast Stadium. Leos fouls it out of play. And the count goes to a ball and 2 strikes. Winner head to the regional semifinals next weekend. A ball and 2 strikes to Leos. Piktowski winds, fires high for ball number 2. 2-2 now to the third baseman. And Piktowski fires. And that missed. Barely, borderline, full count on Leos. Leos steps back in the box. Here's the payoff from Piktowski. Leos flies it into center field. And it's caught by Izagiri for the second out. And here's Adrian Villarreal. Villarreal 0 for 1 flying out to center, his first at bat. Cody Piktowski looking to go 1-2-3 here in the 4th. Nice pitch, but doesn't get the call. Ball 1. 1-0 count to Villarreal. Cade Minus is on deck for the Unicorns. 9-3 Reagan here in the top of the 4th. Piktowski winds, fires. Swing and a miss does Villarreal. Strike 1 and a ball and a strike to the second baseman. Piktowski fires. Villarreal pops it up high in foul territory and grabbed by Leon to end this inning in foul territory. Unicorns go 1, 2, 3 in the fourth. No runs, no hits, no one left on. We are halfway through here at Northeast Stadium. 9-3 Reagan, Crofts, Robledo, Rangel, all due up in the bottom half of the fourth for the Rattlers. You are watching Game 2 of the 2024 6A Regional Quarterfinals on the NFHS Network. Home half of the fourth, and Caden Crofts leads off for the Rattlers. Crofts 0 for 1 tonight. He did draw a walk in that long second inning. Crofts showing bunt. Ball one. Now Schaeffler's in his third inning of work. Just got word that Helotes, Texas has themselves a Sweet 16 representative. O'Connor heads to the Sweet 16. Winner of this series would get O'Connor, and that hit Crofts. And a leadoff hit batsman for the Rattlers to kick off this fourth inning. So one on, and here is Isaiah Robledo. Robledo tonight. 1 for 2, 2 runs scored and 2 RBIs. So winner of this series meets O'Connor in the Sweet 16 next weekend. As Robledo steps up, 1 on, no outs, bottom half of the fourth. Schaeffler fires. That is well outside, ball one. And Namkin goes to talk to his pitcher. If there is a third and deciding game, that game will be tomorrow. San Antonio ISD, 1 o'clock. That game will be right here on the NFHS Network. I will have the call beginning with pregame at 12:50. After tomorrow night, Sweet 16 here in Region 4 will be set. 1-0 count to Robledo. Schaeffler fires. Robledo fouls one off. Strike one. Oh, 1 count to Isaiah Robledo. Robledo steps back in. Schaeffler's ready. And the 1-1. And Robledo fires one out to right. Could be trouble. Nice catch out there by Villarreal for the first out of this inning. Here's Rylan Rangel. Rangel tonight 1 for 2, 2 runs scored. 1 on, 1 out. as Lincoln Schaeffler fires his first pitch to Rangel. That is outside, ball one. 1-0 count to the designated hitter. Elias Leon on deck for the Rattlers. Schaeffler ready to go. And Schaeffler goes over to first, and Crofts just walks back to first. The 1-0. Schaeffler goes high, 2-0 to Rangel. After this weekend, everything goes neutral sites from here all the way to Round Rock and the state tournament. 2-0 to Rangel. Schaeffler fires high, 3-0 to Rangel. And now the Rattlers student section starting to get back into it here in the fourth. Schaeffler fires. Rangel looks at ball for a 4-pitch walk for Rylan Rangel. 2 on, 1 out here in the Rattlers fourth. That brings up Elias Leon, and he has been a murderer tonight for the Rattlers. Leon, 2 for 2. Run scored, 3 RBIs for the catcher. Schaeffler's ready to go, looks back at second, does it again, fires. Leon looks at strike one. Michael Izagiri on deck for Reagan. Oh, 1 count to Leon. Schaeffler's ready to go, and he fires. And Leon fouls this one off, strike 2. So Lincoln Schaeffler looking for his first strikeout of the night. Up in the count on Leon, 0-2. Schaeffler's ready to go. Looks back at second base. Does it again. The 0-2. High, ball 1. And so Schaeffler's ready to go. The 1-2. And low and inside for ball 2. 2-2 to Leon. Schaeffler's ready. He fires. Leon hits one. Single right field base hit. Here comes the runner. And Guevas is put out. Crofts got greedy. Reagan does not like it. Crofts stumbled as he tried to score home. Coach needs to stop. And now he walks back. Runners at the corners now for the Rattlers. My goodness. Caden Crofts stumbled as he was heading to home and was put out. So Leon 3 for 3 on the night, but the run does not score. 10th hit in the night for the Rattlers. And Henry Hope gunned down Caden Crofts Here's Michael Izagiri. 2 on, 2 out here in the fourth. Schaeffler fires. Izagiri hits one. And they call foul. Strike one to Izagiri. Nine runs off of 10 hits, 2 errors for the Rattlers. 3 runs, 1 hit, 1 error for the Unicorns. Schaeffler fires the 0-1. Runner takes off. And the ball bounces off the mound, so a stolen base for the Rattlers. Runners in scoring position now for Reagan. 1-1 count. So they're changing the ball in 2 strikes. Schaeffler taking his time. 0-2 count. Schaeffler fires. Izagiri fouls it out of play. Count remains 0-2. Schaeffler's ready. And the 0-2. Izagiri swings and misses for strike 3. And the Unicorns saves themselves a lot of trouble here in the fourth. Rattlers lead 2. It is still 9-3 as we go to the top of the 5th, minus Lytton, Rutledge, all due up for New Braunfels in the top half of the 5th. You are watching Game 2 of the 2024 UIL Regional Quarterfinals on the NFHS Network. Cade Minus, the lead off for the Unicorns. You're in the top of the 5th. Minus drew a walk back in the 3rd, scored a run. Cody Piktowski in for his 3rd inning of work. As the first baseman, Cade Minus, steps in a batter's box. Piktowski fires his first pitch of inning number 5, and that's outside for ball 1. 1-0 to Piktowski, to K Minus. Piktowski winds, fires. Minus fouls it to the backstop. Evens up the count, 1-1. Nine, 3 Rattlers here in the top of the fifth. Piktowski winds, fires. Minus, chops one. Battles, has it, fires over it, got him.
Nice play at a shortstop by Giordano for a first down.
One gone here in the fifth, and here's Austin Litton.
Shortstop, 2, Austin Litton.
Litton tonight 0 for 1, scoring a run off of the error. As he reached from a Caleb Rogers error back in the third. Piktowski winds and fires, and that's inside corner, strike one. 0-1 count to Litton. Top of the order, and Ryder Rutledge on deck for the Unicorns. And Piktowski fires outside, 1-1 to Litton. Piktowski fires a 1-1. Foul back by Litton, strike two. 1-2 count to the shortstop. As Piktowski fires high for ball one. It's ball two, 2-2 to Litton. Piktowski fires a 2-2, and that's outside, full count to Austin Litton. Pitch number 29 coming up for Cody Piktowski. Here's the payoff pitch to Litton, and that is high for ball four, and Litton is on for the second time tonight. Second walk for Cody Piktowski. And here's the top of the order in Ryder Rutledge. Rutledge tonight 0 for 2. He did score a run back in the third after reaching on an error by Kreider. So Rutledge steps in. Piktowski fires the first pitch. That is high, nearly hit Rutledge. 1-0 to the center fielder. Unicorns with 1 on, 1 out. Here in the top of the fifth. 30 pitches for Piktowski. No activity going on right now in the Rattler bullpen. Piktowski ready to go. The 1-0. And that missed for ball number 2. So 2-0 to Rutledge with Henry Holt on deck. So Piktowski's ready to go. The 2-0. 3-0 to Rutledge as that pitch goes low and outside. Three and 0 to Ryder Rutledge. Piktowski fires. 4-pitch walk, and the Unicorns with 2 on here in the fifth. Back-to-back walks for Piktowski. Here's Holt. Holt's 0 for 2 with an RBI. After the sac fly back in the third. As Leon now goes to talk to his pitcher. Unicorns looking for another rally here in the fifth. Holt's ready to go, so is Piktowski. Piktowski fires. Holt looks, strike one. 0-1 to Henry Holt with Clayton Namkin on deck. As Piktowski fires, high ball one. Aces on the board for Holt. This game could get very interested in a second if Holt gets a hit. Piktowski's ready to go. The 1-1. Holt looks, ball number two. That was borderline as well. 2-1 to Henry Holt. Unicorns looking for another comeback. They had one last week against Dripping Springs, being down 4-1. Coming back to winning the game and the series. Piktowski fires. Holt fouls one off. 2-2 to Henry Holt. And Piktowski's ready to go. And here's the 2-2. Holt swings and misses for strike three. And that is, and the ball gets away and didn't, but that's the second strikeout for Piktowski. Two gone here in the fifth. And that brings up catcher Clayton Namkin. Namkin tonight 1 for 2, but he had a huge 2-run double back in the third. He has 2 on again. 2 outs. The 9-3 ball game. As Piktowski is ready to go, and he fires. Namkin looks at ball one. 1-0 count to the catcher. Piktowski fires a 1-0. Namkin looks at strike one, and a 1-1 count to Namkin. Namkin reaches. Luke Holt is on deck. Piktowski's ready to go. The 1-1. Outside, ball two. 2-0 to Namkin. Piktowski fires. Namkin looks at strike two. Deuces for Clayton Namkin. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 on, 2 out. Here in the fifth. Namkin calls for time. Piktowski is ready to throw his 43rd pitch. As Piktowski fires a 2-2. Namkin hits one. Base hit. Left field. Run home. Here comes the second run. And it is 5-9-5 now. Reagan. 2-run single for Namkin. Four RBIs now for the catcher. It is 9-5 Reagan with Luke Holt to the plate. Holt tonight 0 for 2. 1 on, 2 outs. Clayton Namkin right now single-handedly is keeping his team in this ball game. Piktowski's ready to go. Still no activity in the bullpen. Holt chops one to the third base. Firing is Kreider. And it's going to be out. And that is the end of the 5th. But 2 more comes across the board for the Unicorns. 9-5 Reagan. Time to stretch here in Northeast. Kreider, Roy, and Battles all coming up in the 5th inning for Reagan. You are watching the 2024 UIL Regional Quarterfinals on the NFHS Network. Eight, 9-1 for the Rattlers here in the 5th as Caleb Kreider leads off for the Rattlers. 9-5 now Reagan. Reagan at one point was leading 9-0 at the end of the 2nd inning. Unicorns come back 3 in the top of the 3rd, 2 in the top of the 5th. We have a ball game. Lincoln Schaeffler still on the bump for the Unicorns. And Schaeffler with his first pitch to Kreider. Kreider hits one right to Leos. Leos puts him away for the first out of this 5th inning. One gone, and here's number 9 hitter, Caden Roy. Roy tonight, 1 for 2. He had a sack bunt back in the 3rd. That's Schaeffler. Fires the first pitch to Roy. Roy went around, strike 1. 0-1 count to the first baseman. Top of the order, and Jeter Battles on deck for the Rattlers. Schaeffler fires outside, ball 1. 1-1 counts to Roy. Aces on the board. Schaeffler quick fires, and again Roy went around. Oh, this time first base umpire said no. So 2-1 now to Roy. Schaeffler that time gets strike number 2 called. Outside corner, and it's 2-2. Roy steps back in. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Schaeffler fires, and that hits the ground. Full count to Roy. as Schaefer fires the 3-2. Got him. That is only the third strikeout of the night. Second strikeout for Lincoln Schaefer. 2 gone here in the 5th, and here is Jeter Battles. Battles tonight 1 for 3. Battles steps out of the box. Unicorns looking for only their second inning where they put the Rattlers down in order. Strike 1, the Battles. Oh, 1 count to the shortstop. Schaefer winds, fires. Low and inside, ball 1. Javi Cuevas on deck for Reagan. Battles ready to go. Schaefer with the windup, and he fires. Low again, 2-1 to Battles. Schaefer fires. 3 balls and a strike to Jeter Battles. Schaefer fires. And a 5-pitch walk push Battle on for the second time tonight. And it brings up Javi Cuevas. Cuevas tonight also 1 for 3 with a run scored. So Cuevas 1 on, 2 outs. Schaefer still out there dealing. Schaefer fires over the first. Battles walks back there. Schaefer's ready to go, so is Cuevas. And again, a pickoff attempt of Battles. Battles just walks right to first. Battles with a huge lead off of first. Schaefer fires, outside, ball 1 to Cuevas. (1-0) to Javi Cuevas. Winner of this series will get O'Connor in the regional semis next weekend. Schaefer again tries to pick off Battles. Battles just too quick. Jeter Battles has Schaefer thinking right now. 1-0 count still to Javi Cuevas. Again, Battles leads off. Schaefer fires. Battle takes off. Battle is gunned down at second. And Jeter Battles is going to jump up to argue to no avail. So the Unicorns picks off Jeter Battles at second and gets out of this inning. 9-5 Reagan as we go to the top of the 6th. Moore, Leos, Villarreal due up in the 6th inning for New Braunfels. You are watching Game 2 of the 2024 UIL State Playoffs on the NFHS Network. Nolan Moore leads it off for New Braunfels. 9-5 Reagan. Rattlers at the end of the second inning were up 9-0. They are playing with fire right now. Piktowski fires high for ball one. Piktowski, fourth inning of work as he faces the ace of the Unicorn staff right now as Moore playing left field. Piktowski steps off the rubber to resets. Now he's back on. And the 1-0 upcoming from Piktowski. Got him inside corner, strike one. Evens up the count, 1-1 to Moore. Gavin Leos on deck. Piktowski shakes off the first pitch, likes this one. Here's the 1-1. Moore fouls it off. Strike two into the Rattler bullpen. There is finally activity going on right now in Reagan's bullpen as Piktowski's coming up on 50 pitches thrown. A ball and two strikes to Nolan Moore. Moore has been put down twice on strikeouts tonight. Piktowski fires. Moore again fouls it out of play, and the count remains 1-2. If the Unicorns get a run or two in this inning, their confidence is going to grow and grow. Piktowski fires. Got him! And for the third time tonight, Nolan Moore goes down on strikes. Third strikeout for Cody Piktowski. One gone here in the sixth. Here's Gavin Leos. Leos tonight 0 for 2. Flying out to center, his last at bat. Piktowski right at 50 pitches, now 51. Leos looks to strike one. 0-1 count to Gavin Leos. One out, no one on, top of the sixth. With Reagan holding on to a 9-5 lead. Piktowski fires the 0-1. Outside, aces for Gavin Leos. Piktowski winds, fires a 1-1. Leos fouls it to the backstop. And a 1-2 count to the third baseman. O'Connor to Laredo Alexander, nothing. O'Connor heads to the Sweet 16 next weekend. 1-2 count to Gavin Leos. Winner of this series will play O'Connor in that series. Piktowski hits Leos, and Gavin Leos is on for the first time tonight. First HBP by a Rattler pitcher tonight, and it brings up Adrian Villarreal. Villarreal tonight 0 for 2. Popping up to the catcher in foul territory, his last at bat. Gavin Leos at first base. Piktowski is ready to go. Piktowski fires. Leos threatens to run, but a strike one to Villarreal, and the 0-1 count to the second baseman. Cade Minus is on deck. Piktowski ready to go. The 0-1. And that time Villarreal did not go around. Aces on the board for Adrian Villarreal. It is getting tight up in here right now. Piktowski's ready to go. The 1-1. Swing and a miss by Villarreal, strike two. A ball and two strikes now to Villarreal. One on, one out, top six. Reagan with a 9-5 lead. Piktowski's ready to go. And the 1-2. And Villarreal fouls it off to the back of the net. Count remains a ball and 2 strikes. "78 degrees currently right now here at Northeast Stadium. Gorgeous Friday evening. Piktowski fires a 1-2. Got him, look, got him swinging. And that's strikeout number 4 for Cody Piktowski. 2 gone here in the 6th. And that brings up Cade Minus. Minus is 0 from 1 tonight. Drew a walk in the 3rd, scored the first run of the ball game for the Unicorns. As it is, timeout Coach offered as he's talking to his first baseman. 1 on, 2 outs, top 6. If there is a game 3, we are going out to downtown San Antonio tomorrow afternoon. As Minus steps up in the batter's box. Piktowski looking to get out of this inning. He fires outside, ball 1 to Minus, and a 1-0 count to the first baseman. Austin Litton is on deck. Unicorns with 3 in the 3rd, 2 in the 5th. They trail by 4. Piktowski fires. Low and inside, ball 1. Excuse me, ball 2. 2-0 to Minus. Piktowski fires. And Minus that time looks to strike 1. So a 2-1 count to Cade Minus. 1 on, 2 outs here in the 6th. Minus is ready to go. Piktowski fires. And that's low and into the dirt. 3-1 to Minus. So Cade Minus a pitch away from putting 2 on for the Unicorns here in the 6th with Austin Linton coming up. Piktowski fires. Minus swings and misses, and now it's a full count on Cade Minus. Full count on Cade Minus. Minus back in the box. Piktowski on the bump. 1 on, 2 outs. Piktowski's ready to go. And here's the payoff. And he got him looking. Cody Piktowski strikes out the side. And the Unicorns leave 1 on. We are going to the bottom half of the 6th with the Rattlers still holding on to a 9-5 lead. Cuevas, Cross, and Robledo all due up for the Rattlers. And you are watching Game 2 of the 2024 UIL Regional Quarterfinals on the NFHS Network. Javi Cuevas leads it off for the Rattlers here in the bottom half of the sixth. Reagan with a 9-5 lead here in game number 2. Lincoln Schaeffler is in for his 4th inning of work, and he fires. And that is high and inside for ball 1. And a 1-0 count to Javi Cuevas. Caden Crofts on deck for the Rattlers. Schaeffler fires. Low and away. 2-0 to Cuevas. Reagan holds on. It will be a game 3 tomorrow afternoon. Schaeffler winds, fires. High 3-0 to Cuevas. And that time, Nampkin stood up to encourage Schaeffler. Schaeffler with the 3-0. Away 4-pitch walk to lead off the 6th for Javi Cuevas. And he's on for the 2nd time tonight.
Next fielder, number 12, Caden Crofts.
Here's Caden Crofts. Crofts 0 for 1. He drew a walk in the 2nd. He was hit by a pitch back in the 4th. 1 on, no outs in the Rattler 6th. As the umpire breaks up the mound meeting, Clayton Nampkin takes a long walk back behind home plate. And here's Crofts. 1 on, no outs. Crofts looking to reach for the 3rd time tonight. Crofts is ready. So is Schaeffler. And Schaeffler with his first pitch. Crofts shows bunt, and it goes down to strike 1. The 0-1 count to Caden Crofts. Crofts steps back in. 0-1 count. Schaeffler fires. Got him inside corner, strike 2. Crofts back in the box. Schaeffler's ready to go. And the 0-2. And bounced into a 6-3 double play. 2 gone. First double play of the night by either team. Here comes Isaiah Robledo, no one on, 2 outs. Coach Chapman again out to argue. He needs to be very careful. First place umpire came out earlier in the game to stop Chapman from being ejected. And now he is arguing with the first base umpire after arguing with the home base umpire early in the game. If someone is ejected from any game, they will miss the very next game. Now he walks back to his dugout. Here's Robledo. Robledo tonight, 2 for 3, excuse me. And I'm missing my own scorecard. He's 1 for 3 with 2 runs scored and 2 RBIs and a strike by Schaeffler. And the 0-1 count to the right fielder. Unicorns will be down to their final 3 outs. And will go 9-1-2 to lead off the 7th inning. Schaeffler fires. Hit, base hit, center field, Isaiah Robledo. Second hit of the night. Robledo's now 2 for 4. 11th hit of the night for the Rattlers. And there is a pinch hitter coming up for Reagan, and that is number 19, Karsten Hallman. Schaeffler fires. Hallman hits one. Base hit left field. And that brings up Elias Leon. Two on, 2 out for the catcher, who is already 3 for 3 tonight. And that's going to do it for Schaeffler. So a new pitcher coming up. Lincoln Schaeffler done for the night. New pitcher for the Unicorns. 9-5, 2 on, 2 out here in the 6th. You are watching Game 2 of the 2024 UIL State Playoffs on the NFHS Network. Wyatt Edwards, the 4th pitcher of the night for the Unicorns. But Lincoln Schaeffler tonight, pretty good outing. 3 innings of shutout baseball so far. He is responsible for the 2 that is on base right now. He only gave up 3 hits. So here's Elias Leon. Leon 3 for 3, 3 singles. 3 RBIs, a run scored. He has 2 on, 2 out here in the 6th. As Edwards. That time Leon steps off. Edwards ready to go. Looks back at second base and fires his first pitch to Leon and strike 1 to the catcher. 0-1 count to Leon. Isaiah Robledo at second base. Karsten Holman at first base. 2 outs in the 0-1 count to Leon. Edwards ready to go. Looks back at second base. Does it again at Robledo. And Edwards fires. Strike 2 inside corner. Leon didn't like it. 0-2 to the catcher. Edwards looking to get out of this inning. And Edwards, again, looking back at second base at Robledo. He fires the 0-2. Leon chops one foul to the first base side. And the count remains 0-2. Edwards ready to go. So is Leon. And the 0-2. High and outside. A ball and 2 strikes to Leon. Wyatt Edwards looking to get out of this inning and bring the Unicorns up to bat in the 7th. Edwards, 3 looks over second base. Fires. Got him! First strikeout for Wyatt Edwards. Unicorns down to their final 3 outs. Rattlers looking to stretch this out to a game 3. 9-1-2 coming up for the Unicorns. Litton, Rutledge, Holt. All due up in the 7th for New Braunfels. And you are watching the 2024 UIL State Playoffs on the NFHS Network. Darden Wetherall is looking to close it out for the Rattlers. Unicorns going with 9-1-2 here in the 7th. Austin Litton to lead it off for the Unicorns. 9-5 Reagan. Reagan wins. We will have a game 3 tomorrow night. Litton steps on. Wetherall ready to go. And the first pitch of the 7th inning is high and inside, ball 1. 1-0 count to Litton. Wetherall fires. Strike 1, inside corner. A ball and a strike now to the shortstop. Top of the order, and Ryder Rutledge on deck for New Braunfels. Wetherall winds, fires. Strike 2, right down the middle. Litton knew it. A ball and 2 strikes to Austin Litton. Wetherall winds and fires. And missed, but barely. 2-2 now to Litton. Wetherall winds and fires. Chopped foul. Count remains 2-2. And Litton steps back in. 2 balls, 2 strikes to the shortstop. Wetherall winds, fires. Litton fouls it away. Good bat so far for Litton. 2-2. Wetherall, a very strong closer for the Rattlers. And Wetherall winds. And he fires. And missed, full count to Litton. Then steps back in. Wetherall fires. And got him! First strikeout of the night for Darden Wetherall. 1 gone here in the 7th. Here's Ryder Rutledge. Rutledge 0 for 2 tonight. He did score a run. Drew a walk in the 5th. Wetherall with his first pitch to Rutledge, strike 1. 0-1 count to the center fielder. Wetherall winds, fires. Rutledge fouls it right field side. 0-2 now to Ryder Rutledge. Henry Holt on deck for New Braunfels. And Wetherall fires. That's flew in the center field. And caught by Izagari for the second out. Henry Holt, the final chance for the Unicorns. Holt tonight 0 for 3, but he does have an RBI from the sac fly back in the 3rd. Final opportunity for the Unicorns. Wetherall fires. Foul to the back, strike 1. Oh, 1 to Henry Holt. And Wetherall fires. Holt, base hit, right field. Unicorns still alive. One on, 2 outs. And that brings up the catcher, Clayton Nampkin. Nampkin's 2 for 3 tonight, 4 RBIs. As Napkin trying to keep the Unicorns in play for this game. Wetterall's ready to go and fires. Napkin looks, strike one. 0-1 count to the catcher. As Wetterall fires, Napkin looks, ball number one. That was awfully close. Count is even, ball and a strike. Wetterall fires. Napkin flies it right field. Robledo has it. We'll see you tomorrow afternoon for game number 3. And the Rattlers wins 9-5. And the series is tied at a game apiece. And we will have a win or go home situation tomorrow afternoon. San Antonio ISD, game time, 1 o'clock. We will have the pregame show at 12:50 right here on the NFHS network. So the final score tonight, 9-5. Rattlers extend this out to a game 3. That would happen tomorrow afternoon. First pitch, 1 o'clock. Pregame show, 12:50, right here on the NFHS network. My QA tonight, the coach, Les Clary. Technical producer, Suna Venkat. And the broadcast director for Vibe Media, Mr. Merle Bertrand. Don't forget, game 3 tomorrow afternoon, 1 o'clock, right here on the NFHS network. For everyone with the NFHS network, for everyone with Vibe Media, I am Melvin Jones saying good nights from Northeast Stadium here in San Antonio. We will talk to you tomorrow for Game 3, and you have been watching the 2024 UIL State Playoffs on the NFHS network.